But another thing we're really excited about is the upcoming widget that we're developing, GravityView Widget for Elementor.
Yeah, and Elementor by far is the largest page builder that our customers are using, and we've been working on it for a while, but it's getting very close to being ready to release, and we're excited. Like, I know whenever I'm playing with it, it really is inspirational for all the things you can do and how easy it is to do them. One of the things that I've been frustrated with the block editor is how so I just want to change this one thing, and it's you have to like click into things and know where to look. And Elementor is a lot easier for me to use personally. So when I embed a view using the Elementor widget for GravityView, I can just know where things are and change the background color, change the text colors, text size, and it just makes more sense to me than the block editor.
Yeah, totally. You can get a really great looking layout going in, just a couple of minutes. And yeah, let's show what that looks like. So what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of views set up here on my demo site already, but I'm just going to create a new page. And I have Elementor pre-installed, of course. So I'm going to click Edit with Elementor, and that will open up the Elementor Visual Builder for us. And then what I'll do is I'll just search here. Maybe I'll just zoom in a little bit. I'll just search for view, and you can see we have this nice GravityView widget. You can just drag and drop that into our page, anywhere into your layout. And then all you need to do is select the view from the drop-down that you want to embed. So in this case, yeah, I've got a bunch of views set up, but I'll just quickly show the member profiles view. And then you can customize the view settings here. And these are all the options, I believe, that are available in the GravityView shortcode when you embed a view. And they're also, of course, available in the view settings as well. But you can change stuff here directly in the Elementor, which is quite nice. So like, allowing user edits and things like that. You can tweak those options directly here in the widget. And then the really exciting stuff happens in the Style tab. So if I open that, you can see we have all these different tabs here, and they all correspond to the different areas of the view. So you have a really granular control over editing and styling. Styling each of these areas. So for this example, I'm just using the list layout. So you can see I can see the list. I've got the list container. I can style that, the list entry loop, the title, the subtitle, all the different zones where I've added fields. So I just thought I'd go through a quick example of like how you can get something that looks pretty cool set up, really quickly. So in this case, I've got a list view. It's got like I'm showing different members, but it doesn't look great, right? We've just got a single list, just like one column with all our members here. But using Elementor, I can go in here, to the list entry loop, for example, and I'll choose the number of entries to show per row. Maybe I can make that 4. That's already looking better. And let's see, we can start to kind of tweak things a little bit, adjust the gap between entries. What I'm going to go ahead and do is actually go for like a kind of like a cool dark mode type layout. So what I'll do is change the background color for the lists, for the container here. And let's do something like that. And then I will change the background for each of these cards, each of the member cards here. So let me go ahead and select this one. So we've got something starting to take shape here. Let me go ahead and actually add a little bit more padding up here. And then we'll reduce it slightly on the left and the right. Something like that. Cool. And yeah, I'm just going to keep kind of like building this out with all of these preset options that we have in Elementor. And it just makes it so easy because I just have to point and click. No CSS or anything like that needed.
And
So I'm just
the
gonna
another
keep
nice
going.
thing is that the text color, for example, if we wanted to change the text color to white or something that's visible on the dark background, everything is nested in a way that if you change the text color global, like from the container side, the container will apply to everything, and then you can get more specific, and then so you can say only the text color within the field values should be this different text color. So it's descending specificity, just like CSS is designed to be, where like you can control text color in many different places, and it overrides the more specific you get. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and this is really cool, right? Like I've just spent a couple minutes on this, and I've got a nice little dark mode layout going with my, displaying my members here. And this is something that would have taken a while to do before. You would have needed to put in some custom styles. You would have needed to figure out which CSS classes you need to target, all that kind of stuff. And now you can just do it all in Elementor, no code required. Just it's all like in this nice visual interface. Everything is very intuitive because we've added this amazing hover functionality where when you hover over different tabs here in the styles, you can see what they correspond to visually on the view. So if you want to like edit a specific part, you can find it pretty easily by just hovering over the different options.
And
And
also,
yeah,
Casey, I don't know if people are going to be discovering this themselves, but if you click into any specific part when the Styles tab is active, it'll automatically open up the associated settings.
right. Yes, that's also a great feature. Yeah, so it makes it really easy, really intuitive. And then something that is also worth noting is that Elementor has mobile responsive styles, right? So if you're looking to tweak things a bit on different screen sizes, so I can kind of see what that looks like.
Yeah, so
Mobile and
on
tablet,
mobile,
desktop.
you might want to only have one row per
Yes, right.
per entry.
So I could go to kind of the mobile layout here, and I'll just put that down to 1. So now we've just got 1 row of entries, which makes a lot more sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can have different styles, for different screen sizes to make sure you get things looking exactly how you need them, in line with your website, in line with your brand, and yeah, ready to ship.
Yeah, so that's in list layout. We also are supporting most of our other layouts. Data tables is going to take a little longer for us to add support for because it's more complex. But we'll have support for the DIY layout, for table layout, list layout, maps layout, and our layout builder layout as well.
Yeah, so that's really exciting, and that's going to be coming really soon. So we can't wait to hear your feedback on that.